Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us for Homecoming 2020 Goes Virtual. We're so happy that you're able to come together virtually to celebrate Montclair State. My name is Jean Morano. I'm the Assistant Vice President of Annual Giving and Alumni Engagement, and I would like to welcome you to today's program. A successful network of fellow Red Hawks that is over 130,000 strong and growing, with members in all 50 states and worldwide. And we have a great showing of our participants today. Your engagement is very important to us, from helping us to recruit the next class of Red Hawks to providing career resources to our current students, like serving as a mentor or speaking in a class or offering internships, and helping to build and strengthen the Montclair State Alumni Network by participating in events and activities as you have throughout the day today. So be sure to connect through Montclair Connect, the newly updated online community. You can check out the website for additional information at montclair.edu/alumni. So homecoming this year looks very different for us. So even though we're not together on campus, we've worked really hard to find a way to keep our school spirits soaring. We hope you have fun at the virtual alumni tailgate. So let's get started. And I'd like to turn it over to my colleague, Karen Hackett.
Hi, everyone. I'm Karen Hackett, Associate Director of Alumni Engagement here at Montclair State, and it's a pleasure to be with you today. So we're so thankful that so many of you could join us. And if you registered early enough, you should have received your tailgate in a box. So open it up, and in the box, we sent you some coloring sheets, right? Like coloring sheets of Rocky. So now kids and adults, feel free to color those. Get your crayons, your markers out, because later in the program, we want to see your artwork. So be ready to share. You'll also notice that we included pom-poms and a pennant, and of course, a bandana for your favorite pop. Okay, so we want to see those pom-poms, folks. So wave them proud. Wave them proud. And if you're sporting any Montclair State shirts and hats, be sure to show those off too, sipping coffee out of a Montclair State mug. And be sure to post those on social and tag us. If you post on your Instagram account, be sure to tag us on our official MSU alumni account, okay? And we'll repost throughout the day, so check it out. So we're so happy that you are part of this strong network of alumni. And as Jean said, it's 130,000 strong. And it's wonderful to have so many of you with us for today's tailgate. And it's also wonderful to welcome Montclair State's mascot, Rocky. Hey, Rocky, are you there? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.
Great. Hello, Dina. Well, thanks for being the voice of Rocky. Is Rocky next to you there?
Rocky's in the other room right now, but yes, I have him here.
Okay. Well, yeah, if he's available to pop in, we'd love to see him for the tailgate.
He's here. He's in the call.
Oh, he is. We don't see him. Oh, because he can't talk. Well, if later in the program he can pop in with you and be like next to you on screen, if that's possible, social distancing wise, or maybe like he sits in front of the screen and then you talk off camera, that would be awesome. If we can see him like check out the artwork and the folks like with their pom-poms, that would be really great. All right. So again, it's great to have Rocky with us, and thanks for watching, Rocky. And, Dina, I know that Rocky celebrated a birthday recently. Can you tell us how old Rocky is?
Yeah, so Rocky turned 19 this year. So he's a big boy. He celebrated his birthday with a bunch of his Red Hawks, and he was very happy to celebrate it in these crazy times. But we made it work, and we had a great time. We had a parade. There was an ice skating event. We had breakfast. You name it, we had it. And of course, we did it social distancing and safely.
Right. All right. Well, very good. And then what was his birthday? October
5th.
Right. Great. Well, good. Well, happy belated to Rocky. So most of you received the tailgate-in-a-box deliveries by mail, but recently I had the pleasure of joining Rocky to personally deliver some of those boxes. So we headed out on campus, and that's right, on campus here, to visit with alumni who work here at Montclair State, and we delivered those boxes. So let's see how those deliveries went. Hey, Rocky, look, it's Crystal. Come on, let's go. see you. Rocky and I wanted to come out. Thank you for registering for the virtual tailgate as part of homecoming, and he wanted to personally deliver your tailgate in a box.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm so excited to be a part of homecoming this year.
Great. Thanks so much, Crystal.
Hey, Rocky.
Hey there, Joe.
How are
Good
you?
to see you. We wanted to come by and thank you for signing up for homecoming for the virtual tailgate next week. And Rocky wanted to personally deliver this
Awesome.
tailgate in a box to you.
Well, thank you, guys. I can't wait for homecoming next week.
Yeah, thanks so much for being an active member of the alumni community, as always.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
This is awesome.
Great, thank you.
Have a great day, guys.
Rocky, good to be with you. Hey there, Dawn. Rocky and I wanted to come out. Thank you for registering for homecoming next week. And we have your tailgate in a box that he wanted to personally deliver to you.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Great, we're excited to have you part of the program. So thank you so much. And Dawn, can you tell us what's your class year?
2019. Go Red Hawks.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. Well, that was great. It was great to visit with the alumni here on campus, and that was Dawn Wilkenfeld, class of 19, Joe Bavazano, class of 15, and then Krista Wilson, class of 07 and 10 at the start of that video. So it was great to see them, and thank you, alumni, for participating. I'm not sure if you're on the line today, but again, we really appreciate your participation. So, and we appreciate, you know, everyone that's on the line. If you're an alumni couple, we appreciate that. I see some great folks with us today. Jenna Villani, I see you're on the line. Always good to see you. Good friend Jan Price, thank you for joining. And Joe Davis, it's great to see you. And feel free to chime in and say a few words if you like. And again, it's great to see all the alumni here. So I also want to point out that we have a very special alumnus with whom I had the pleasure of meeting this week. He is a local business owner. His name is Steve Bauer, and he's class of 04. He owns a local craft brewery, Ghost Talk Brewing Company. So if you're still in the area or remember from your time at Montclair State, Ghost Talk is located right in Clifton, directly across from Rutt's Hut. And I popped in to chat with Steve and check out his brewery. So let's see that. Okay, Steve, can you tell us about your time at Montclair State as a student?
Sure. I graduated in 2004, and I had a kind of an interesting experience with Montclair State. I was a business major, and my concentration was MIS, so we used to learn one of the things I learned in my classes was how to build websites. So this is like 2004. It was like pre-social media, maybe there was MySpace going on, but I think that was about it. And when I graduated college, I was still bartending at Alexis Steakhouse. And one of my customers was a singer, and she was looking for a website. And so we got into a conversation, and she asked me to build a website for her. So I did that, but when I got into it, I realized that I didn't know how to make it look pretty. I didn't know how to make it look visual, and I didn't know anything about it. I just knew how to make it function. So on my own, I got a copy of Photoshop and started messing around with that, and I learned graphic design. And so kind of my history in graphic design was all self-taught post Montclair State, and actually led me to this career eventually after time. Yeah.
And then how did you come up with the concept for Ghost Talk?
So Ghost Talk, I wanted to open a brewery probably about 8 years ago. So I had a friend who was a brewer, and she worked in another brewery in New Jersey. And I've been a graphic designer at that point for probably close to 10 years. And we had put our head together, and we were trying to start this brewery. So we were looking for an investor. We couldn't really find anybody who would come in to invest in the brand. So that idea kind of died in the water. And so a couple years later, I started a clothing company, and I've been doing that for quite a number of years. And then my partner Tom from GoSock now, he approached me and wanted to invest in the clothing business. And I said, look, I got a better idea. I had this brewery that I've always wanted to open that I tried to do with someone else, and I didn't have someone to invest in. So he looked into it and he got back to me and said, yeah, let's do this thing. So the idea has been in my head for years, but I needed someone else to come in and put it together financially. So it was just great to meet Tom as well, and I knew him for years. He was my brother's friend from high school, so we've known each other for a long time.
And what's in store for the future of GoSock?
So for the future of GoSock, first of all, we want to open our chat room back up because right now everything's closed down for COVID. We're allowed to do indoor seating now, but we haven't decided to go that route yet because our warehouse is it used to be a tap room with a brewery on the one end. So now the whole warehouse is like a production. It's all cans and pallets and tanks everywhere. So we have to reverse that, but eventually we want to get this tap room back open and just keep doing what we're doing. Make beers and just have a good time.
Great. So can alumni come down and get some to-goes?
For sure, yeah. We have as long as they're of age, of course. But we do have to-go beers. We have outdoor seating for if they want to have stay and have beers on site. So we do have outdoor seating on premise, and but yeah, we're open 7 days a week for takeout.
Awesome. And Steve, lastly, what's behind you here?
So this is actually where the beer is made. So the process starts up on the mezzanine with our mill. That's where we mill all the grains and the actual ingredients of the beer. Then that bled it into this tank up here and dropped right down here into what we call mash tun. The mash tun is basically a huge rig that stirs off all the beer ingredients, and so it's boiled there for a certain amount of time, and then we pump it over into this tank, which is the kettle, and we bring the liquid to a boil. That's where we add the hops, and that's where it really becomes the beer. And then the final step of the process, we drop it into one of these tanks, which are the fermenters, and that's where it sits for a few weeks until it's ready to for consumption. That's the kind of the short story of it, but there's a lot more steps to the process. I'm just trying to do it really quickly for your video, but it's that's pretty much the whole process here. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Well, that was great. It was great to visit with Steve. And as he said, he invites you all to come on down to GoSock. He'd love to chat with you too. It's a great story of entrepreneurship, a great success story as a local business owner. So we're so proud that he's an alumnus of Montclair State. So I believe, as he said, he has to-goes. They expanded their outdoor seating this weekend. So be sure to let him know that you're an alumnus or an alumna of Montclair State. All right. So Rocky also made his way off campus to deliver tailgate-in-boxes to other alumni. Rocky, we had fun, didn't we? We had fun out on the road.
Good time.
Good. Well, let's see how those deliveries went.
Registering for homecoming, and he wanted to personally deliver this tailgate in a box.
You want to open the box? Go ahead.
Check it
I'll
out.
open it and you take out what's inside. Thank you, Rocky.
What do I got? What do you say?
Yay! Take one. Get one for your sister.
Andy, what do you want to be when you grow up? Nothing! Do you want to play volleyball like Mommy did? No. At Montclair State? No?
What about soccer? You want to play soccer like your Aunt Kristen?
No!
At Montclair State? All right, girls. Well, I hope you'll go to Montclair State and be future Red Hawks.
Absolutely.
Yay!
All right, go Red Hawks!
What a surprise!
Hi, Alicia.
How are you?
We're doing great. Rocky and I wanted to come by. Thank you for registering for homecoming and for the virtual tailgate. And Rocky wanted to personally deliver your tailgate in a box.
Nice.
Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So, Alicia, you're class of 2000, and have you been back to campus?
Yes, the campus is amazing. I love it.
Great. Well, thank you so much for being part of homecoming. We really appreciate it. And who's this here?
John.
Hi. Well, Rocky, thanks you, and we really appreciate you being part of the day. Thank you.
Come on, Rocky. Hi there, Anthony.
Hi.
Thank you so much for registering for homecoming. We're happy to have you part of the virtual tailgate. And despite this rainy weather, Rocky wanted to come out and give you this tailgate in a box.
Well, thank you so much.
And your son here, I see he's dressed in red.
Yes,
Is he going to be a future Red Hawk, maybe?
one day.
And Anthony, you're currently pursuing a graduate degree, even though you are a graduate already, correct?
Correct. I graduated in 2012, and I'm currently a graduate student at Montclair State in Sustainability Science.
Excellent. Well, thanks so much, and thank you for being part of the alumni community. All right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Well, that was great. Thanks again to Alicia, Delag, Lauren Valentine, and Anthony Marone. Really had fun going to visit them. So this is the part of the tailgate, where Rocky wants to see your artwork. So if you did have an opportunity to color your Rocky pages, either before today or during the session, we want to see them. Again, you've received them in your tailgate box. You can see I didn't have the time to color my Rocky pages yet, but we want to see your work there. So let's see, anybody out there? Rocky's looking, look at them. Yeah, what do we got? We got folks, we have folks with their pennants, their pom-poms. Oh, look at that, good job. Very good, excellent. Michelle Shanahan, our good friend Michelle, I see you yours very nicely. Good job.
I'm working on it. Thanks.
Well, everyone, thank you so much. We appreciate your participation. So, all right, so let's see. This is also now the part of the tailgate where we want to show some fellow Red Hawks. So let's see who may have sent in their photos on social. All right, we have our good friend Michelle Shanahan, class of 11 and 14. Good to see you. Vincent King and Christina King are alumni couples. Excellent. Little baby Wyatt. Of course, Holly's pup there, Abby. Very nice. Sheila and Wells, great. Thank you for participating. I like the hats there. Ah, yes, our good friend Hannah with Rocky, of course. Yes, the Iannatellis, great family. Nick and Jill, always showing the Red Hawk pride. Yes, and of course the Fitzpatricks, Chris and Becky, Liam, Anthony Marone, who you saw on video, class of 12. Alicia, who you saw in the video, great. That might be my daughter. Who's with Rocky? Let's see who else we have here who sent in a photo. Yes, this is the Valentines. That's Ainsley and Braylon with the pup Bonnie, Keisha and Eli. Great. Masking up. Excellent. We love to see that. Staying safe out there. Thanks, Stacy. Thanks for staying safe too. Ashley, I like your little setup there. Very good. Look at that with the pumpkins. Folks, I encourage you to do that. Decorate your pumpkins this weekend. We have 1 week to Halloween. Put your bandana and your Montclair State gear around it. Marisol and your daughter and Jake. Excellent. And thanks for being on the line today, Marisol. Oh, Pumbaa and Timon, how adorable. You're getting very creative. Oh, and little Prince Harry, of course. Solange and Leo, very nice. And Mary, excellent. And Mary, you have a Rocky doll there. That's great. Well, that's terrific. Thanks so much for sharing. Rocky, it looks like you are digging all the Red Hawk spirit. So thanks for being part of it, everyone. We appreciate it. And